They changed it.
And who do you see on the horizon for 2028 in the Democratic primary?
Right now?
Yeah.
Bernie and AOC.
No.
They got the biggest crowds.
That doesn't matter.
It won't sustain itself, but right now they have no leader.
Bernie, AOC, Mandani are not Democrats. They'll be the first to tell you that. They're Democratic socialists, and that's a very different thing, and I don't think people know that yet. Even the country's oldest Latino civil rights group came out against it, yet AOC keeps defending it, saying gender is fluid, language is fluid. Yes, and Latino voters are fluid.
It started as a typical segment, but quickly turned into a widely discussed moment. Bill Maher addressed recent comments from Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, offering his own perspective in his usual direct style. The audience listened closely as he questioned certain ideas and explained his viewpoint. While the tone remained conversational, the message was clear. He disagreed. Some in the audience reacted with applause, others with silence. It wasn't about confrontation, but about contrasting perspectives. Moments like this often spark wider discussions, and this one was no different. By the end, viewers were left thinking about both sides of the argument.
Carville knew how to win, and he blamed the Democratic losses this November 2nd on stupid wokeness, to which AOC fired back that wokeness is a term almost exclusively used by older people these days. So that should tell you all you need to know. What? This is a term folks like you brought out very recently and had been proudly displaying at every march since. Just last year, The Guardian declared woke the word of our era. I guess they didn't get the memo from the Mean Girls Club.
During a live broadcast, Bill Maher took a moment to discuss political ideas associated with Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. He broke down his thoughts calmly, using humor mixed with commentary. The audience responded in real time, reacting to each point. Rather than a direct clash, it felt like a public conversation about different viewpoints. Maher's style focused on questioning and analysis, encouraging viewers to think critically. The moment stood out because it wasn't rushed. It unfolded naturally. By the end of the segment, it was clear why the discussion quickly spread online and became a topic people wanted to talk about.
What a great strategy, never missing an opportunity to remind voters how lame and clueless and hopelessly uncool they are, especially since those are the ones who actually vote. But okay, fine. What word would you like us to use for the plainly insane excesses of the left that are not liberalism, but something completely different? Because you can't have that word liberal from us and think it should cover things like canceling Lincoln and teaching third graders their oppressors. That's all your new thing.
The segment gained attention when Bill Maher shared his take on political messaging linked to Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. He spoke in a measured tone, explaining where he agreed and where he didn't. The audience reactions added to the atmosphere, shifting between laughter and thoughtful silence. It wasn't just about disagreement, it was about interpretation. Maher focused on how ideas are presented and perceived. As the discussion continued, viewers could sense the balance between humor and critique. By the end, the segment left a strong impression, showing how live TV moments can quickly turn into broader conversations.
Their message to you was, I'm an American now. I'm here. Be my lawyer, not the lawyer for the migrants showing up in my backyard. Every month I see a new poll reporting how much Latinos despise the woke term Latinx. It's about as popular with them as a reboot of Speedy Gonzales. Even the country's oldest Latino civil rights group came out against it, yet AOC keeps defending it, saying gender is fluid, language is fluid.
What began as a routine show quickly turned into a notable moment when Bill Maher addressed viewpoints connected to Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. He approached the topic with a mix of humor and analysis, breaking down key points for the audience. The reactions in the room reflected curiosity and engagement rather than conflict. Maher emphasized the importance of questioning ideas while keeping the discussion grounded. The segment didn't rely on dramatic confrontation. Instead, it highlighted differences in perspective. By the end, it was clear why the moment resonated with viewers and sparked ongoing conversations online.
More of them now than ever are identifying as Republican. So are Asian Americans, whose support for Democrats is down 16 points since the last election. A lot of that is because, in the name of achieving equity in schools, Democrats in deep blue cities have made it a mission to eliminate the advanced programs at which Asian kids excel. Asian parents said, okay, I wish all kids well, not a racist, but I need someone who acts like my lawyer.
Live television often creates unexpected moments, and this was one of them. Bill Maher shared his perspective on topics related to Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, prompting immediate audience reactions. His delivery combined humor with critical thinking, making the discussion engaging without becoming confrontational. The audience's mixed responses showed how divided opinions can be. Rather than declaring a clear winner, the segment encouraged viewers to reflect on the ideas being discussed. Moments like this highlight the power of live TV to spark conversation and bring different viewpoints into the spotlight.
Who do you see on the horizon for 2028 in the Democratic primary?
Right now?
Yeah.
Bernie and AOC.
No.
They got the biggest crowds.
That doesn't matter.
It won't sustain itself, but right now they have no leader. Okay? But this is the thing the Republican Party has to understand too. Both parties lost in the last election. Trump won, okay? And I don't know if that's going to transfer.